there are different perspectives, which is very good. Well, you're listening to Voice of Naija, and we thank you for your participation. Well, we're still expecting you. If you have a call or comment on the topic so far, give us a call on the studio line. We'll be finishing very, very shortly. In fact, this topic has taken a direction we didn't expect. And I'd like to say welcome back to our listeners. I must say that it took a direction other than we expected, but I think it's good. You know, I believe we're going to arrive at the same point. The discussion has been that, okay, religion has been used to blind some people. It has actually hindered development in some areas, and others who have become intelligent or intellectually wise have abandoned religion. So are the two of them incompatible, religion and intellectualism? That we got to find out. We're looking at evangelizing the continent of Europe. Why there's a decline in the growth rate of the number of Christians compared with other religions. Now, if Islam, for example, let me use that comparison, appears to be growing faster than Christianity, how can we explain that? Is it that they are only shall I say they're promoting intellectualism more than their faith or what? But I know the Muslims are really hard. I mean, they are very serious about what they believe. They pray the 5 times. They do all the other things they are required to do, and yet they are growing. So how do we explain this? Is it that Christianity is blindfolding people and making them more stupid, and the Muslims are making them people more intelligent, empowering them, or what? We got to resolve this difference here. Unfortunately, our time is up. But I'll give you 1 minute to each to give your closing remarks, and then in fact I'm going to continue this topic next week. So I'm going to ask you if you'll be kind enough to come back. Okay, Pastor Isaac, first give your closing remarks.
Yeah, I will say what has contributed to what we are seeing now, because the Bible says we should go, and if we are not going, definitely no one is coming in. And you made mention of Islam. They are being it is through these two means, by birth and the conversions. Yes. And for instance, we can even see that we the Christians, if you consider the way Muslims give birth, it's not like in the Christian community. But the other way, which we could have also make use of, and it is not happening, unfortunately, is that the Bible, Jesus Christ said we should go and bring the people in. And if we are not going, then definitely the people are not coming in, and that has resulted to what we are seeing now. That is my frantic view on the way things are now, so far as the growth of the church is concerned.
So you think people are not going out to?
We are not going out. Yeah.
Okay. I've been on the streets of Amsterdam. My wife and I, those who are the church members we had. We've gone a few times, giving flyers, invited people to meetings. They don't seem to be interested. So we did a lot of going out. When we in New York, we opened a church there. After a point, we had to close because people came in the beginning, maybe out of curiosity or whatever. At some point, people began to move from church to church, But most of the Dutch people, they responded in the beginning, but after they didn't really stay put, So I have questions about that. So if he's talking about going out, I think some people are going out all the time. Anyhow, for that one, what's your closing remark?
Well, if you asked the question about the Muslims, personally, I wouldn't know why that, because I've not done any research on that. Because I wouldn't just like to make any loose statement about that. Yeah, so I wouldn't know why they are growing.
But it says by birth and also by conversions. Those are the two factors contributing to the growth.
Okay, I didn't research, so I wouldn't. I prefer not to comment on it, else I will make a statement which is not verifiable.
Yeah.
But coming back, as you said, closing remarks, so just about a minute or less. My point, maybe I don't know if maybe you got me right, dear listeners, but my simple point is this: that we need to use more of our acts in whatever we believe in. We need to use more of our brains. Africa has a lot of engineers. I'm just giving an example. Africa has a lot of engineers, but why is it that we have a lot of bad systems with our roads, a lot of bad systems with electricity and all that? It's simply because they are engineers on paper. And if you compare it,
they're not being creative enough.
They're not being creative. They are not really, truly, very, really creative and stuff like that. Now, and that is the kind of system that Africa likes. Africa likes name. We like name. Oga or this. I'm this. I'm father. I am this. I am this. It's better to stop this thing and just put our actions, our thoughts into action. And that's why I also believe that people who are very active, they are more Christians than people who just say it on their lips. I think that will sort of sum up in order to.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you to come back, gentlemen, next week. I pray the Lord will make that possible. You got to learn concretely on this topic, because the question is, why is the church not growing as fast as supposed to be here in Europe than in other places? We got to account for this. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your time. The Lord bless you, and hope you come back next week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Apostle.